Hi, I'm Reverend Jake Zabel, and welcome to Children's Bible Stories. Alright children, today we're going to start kind of a little mini-series within our Children's Bible series called Dinosaurs of the Bible. And today we're going to be doing our first dinosaur found in the Bible, called Behemoth. So Behemoth is actually an interesting name because the word Behemoth in Hebrew means like beast, and Behemoth is actually the plural of the word beast. So technically, Behemoth, if you were to translate that into English, you'd just be saying, look, beasts. So in Hebrew, they would talk about things that are like the greatest of something as like, you know, the holiest place would be called the Holy of Holies. So by referring to the behemoth as behemoths, beasts, they're basically saying this is the beast of beasts. This is the greatest of all the beasts. Now, Behemoth pops up only once in the Bible. He's mentioned in the book of Job. So while Job is discussing with God, God demonstrates his power to Job by saying, look, I made Behemoth. And this is where we get the description of what Behemoth is and looks like. So God tells Job that Behemoth eats grass like an ox, so we know he's a herbivore, and that his strength is in his loins and the power of the muscles in his belly. So he's got a nice strong underbelly. It says that his tail is stiff like a cedar and the sinews of his thighs are knit together. His bones are tubes of bronze and his limbs like bars of iron. So what we have here is a creature that is a herbivore that eats plants and has really strong belly and really big, thick legs. And so this has led some people in the modern days to suggest that Behemoth is just an elephant. Because, you know, there he is. He eats grass and trees. He's got nice, big, strong legs and a nice, big belly. But there's one problem. Behemoth is described as having a tail like a cedar tree. And elephants have little wispy little tails. So therefore Behemoth cannot be an elephant. And so instead we need a creature that has big strong legs like an elephant, but also has a massive big thick tail. And we don't really have any creatures like that alive today, but when we came across fossils, we found dinosaurs, and we found a creature that seems to fit the description. And that would be the sauropod dinosaurs, whether that be Brachiosaurus, Diplodocus, or any of the other sauropod dinosaurs. Because they have strength in their loins and in their bellies, they have big thick legs, and they have a big, thick tail. Now, so do many other dinosaurs, even Triceratops, and that have big legs and tails like that. So why the sauropod dinosaurs to be Behemoth? Well, one of the reasons is that in the book of Job, when God is explaining to Job these creatures, he's talking about the biggest creatures. He's talking about Behemoth, the largest land creature, and he's talking about Leviathan, the largest water creature. And we know from fossil records that the Brachiosaurus is the largest land creature to ever live, which would mean it would have to be Behemoth. So that then, children, is our Bible story for today. The story of the Behemoth, the sauropod dinosaur. I've been your host, Reverend Jake Zabel. Goodbye and God bless.